And I thank you for coming to share with us today. The children have been practicing for about 2.5 weeks to sing some songs for you to honor you. As you know, when we have Father's Day, we're not in school, and so that's why we have a Parent Honor Day today. And we will be honoring parents and grandparents with our songs. And you, as you know, I hope you know, are the most important people in your children's lives. And so they are excited to share with you their talents. After our program, you probably noticed we have a little snack for you to share. Miss Jamie and I have prepared it for you and the children. They haven't had a snack yet, so they have a drink to get their voices all ready. Most of you know of Helen Keller, who was blind, deaf, and mute. And this is what she said. The best and most beautiful things cannot be seen or touched. They must be felt with the heart. And that's our goal today, is for you to feel what the children are telling you through their songs. And we'd like to start by singing a little song, which has been piggybacked onto a tune that you will recognize. So we'll start with that.
I love her and she loves me, and Mommy is her name. M-O-M-M-Y, and Mommy is her name. I love him and he loves me, and Daddy is his name. P-A-T-T-Y, 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 and Daddy is his name.
Besides their parents, there are some other very important people in their lives, and that, of course, are their grandparents. And I've been really touched this year as I've seen how involved the grandparents are in these children's lives. They can do so much for the children, and of course they're such a great support to the parents. So we want to pay tribute to the grandparents that are here today. We're going to sing 2 songs. The first one is Grandma, and it tells about what might happen as you get a little bit older, and then we'll talk about Grandpa, and they have a special little part in the Grandpa song where they do a special little thing for you.
I love to go to Grandma's house. Grandma always reads to me. Before she reads, I know she needs her glasses so that she can see. Wherever can my glasses be? Grandma always questions me. We look in drawers, behind clothes.
grandparents do teach very important lessons and life skills to these children. And when one young child was asked, what does love mean? His response was this: when my grandmother got arthritis, she couldn't bend over and paint her toenails anymore. So my grandfather does it for her all the time, even when his hands got arthritis too. That's love. It is love. And we'd now like to sing a cute little song to you about, it's a love song called Skin-a-Marink. At this stage of your child's life, words are becoming very important to them, increasingly important, in fact. And you know that they'll set out a whole string of letters and say, tell me what that says, even though they're totally unrelated. Because they know that letters make words and words have meaning. And they are so excited about reading. So we're going to sing a song for you called I Am Learning How to Spell. And they will spell a few words for you that have that are especially important in their lives, but you have to listen carefully because they have assigned meanings to these words that aren't standard, but rather that have been learned from their experiences and that are felt in their heart. So I am learning how to spell.
Way.
they do know how to spell a lot of words. It's a cute song. And when a young child was asked about his mother, here's one of the responses that was given. Mothers are made out of clouds and angel hair and everything nice in the world, and one dab of mean. And we've prepared a song. These are words that we've just made up to another tune. It's called That's My Mother.
Who always smiles with twinkly eyes? Mama always smiles with twinkly eyes. Who makes the yummiest juicy pies? Mama makes the yummiest juicy pies. Juicy pies, twinkly eyes. That's my mother. That's my mother. That's my mother, mother dear. Who makes me clean and make my bed? Mama makes me clean and make my bed. Who can see from the back of her head? Mama can see from the back of her head. Back of head, make my bed. Juicy pies, twinkly eyes. That's my mother. That's my mother. That's my mother, mother dear. Who reads stories every night? Mama reads stories every night. Who makes sure I'm tucked in tight? Mama makes sure I'm tucked in tight. Tucked in tight. Read each night. Back of head. Make my bed. Juicy pie. Twinkly eyes. That's my mother. That's my mother. That's my mother, mother dear. Who buys me toys and nice new clothes? Mama buys me toys and nice new clothes. Who makes the further with a kiss on the nose? Mama makes the further with a kiss on the nose. Kiss on nose. Nice new clothes. Tucked in tight. Read each night. Back of head. Make my bed. Juicy pies. Twinkly eyes. That's my mother. That's my mother. That's my mother, mother dear. That's my mother. That's my mother, mother dear. I love you so.
I'm sure all of you mothers remember the day that your child was born, and maybe some of the dads, but especially the mothers, very clearly what happened that day. And many of you have expressed to me how you can't believe that they're getting so big. They're ready to go off to kindergarten. I would like to read you a story now, if I'm able, that has become a tradition for many people at this time of the year, called Love You Forever by Robert Munch. And it speaks of many changes that occur in a child's life and in a parent's life. And it shows some of the traditions that will happen, some of the things that you have begun with your own child in their life. The children have not heard this story before from me. They may have heard it from you, but not from me. So I'll read it to you. I need to put a disclaimer here. I will be singing in parts, and I'm not a singer. Those who have been in the classroom know that. But that's fine. And you can join in singing with me when you feel like it. A mother held her new baby and very slowly rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby, you're that baby grew. He grew and he grew and he grew until he was 2 years old. And he ran all around the house. He pulled all the books off the shelf and pulled all the food out of the refrigerator. And he took his mother's watch and flushed it down the toilet. Sometimes his mother would say, "This kid is driving me crazy." But at nighttime, when that 2-year-old was quiet, she opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, looked up over the side of his bed, and if he was really asleep, she picked him up and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, "I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." The little boy grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was 9 years old. And he never wanted to come in for dinner. He never wanted to take a bath. And when Grandma visited, he always said bad words. Sometimes his mother wanted to sell him to the zoo. But at nighttime, when he was asleep, the mother quietly opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the side of the bed. If he was really asleep, she picked up that 9-year-old boy and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, "I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." Well, the boy grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was a teenager. He had strange friends and he wore strange clothes and he listened to strange music. Sometimes the mother felt like she was in a zoo. But at nighttime, when that teenager was asleep, the mother opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the side of the bed. If he was really asleep, she picked up that great big boy and rocked him back and forth, back and forth. While she rocked him, she sang, "I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." That teenager grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was a grown-up man. He left home and got a house across town. But sometimes, on dark nights, the mother got into her car and drove across town. If all the lights in her son's house were out, she opened the bedroom window, crawled across the floor and looked up over the side of his bed. If that great big man was really asleep, she picked him up and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, "I'll love you forever, I'll love you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." Well, that mother, she got older. She got older and older and older. One day she called up her son and said, "You better come see me because I'm very old and sick." So her son came to see her. When he came in the door, she tried to sing the song. She sang, "I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always." But she couldn't finish because she was too old and too sick. The son went to his mother. He picked her up and rocked her back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And he sang this song, "I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my mommy will be." When the son came home that night, he stood for a long time at the top of the stairs. Then he went into the room where his very new baby daughter was sleeping. He picked her up in his arms and very slowly rocked her back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while he rocked her, he sang her this song. I'll love you forever, I'll love you for always. As long as I'm living, I will be, you'll be. And thus goes the cycle of life. As long as I just read and don't think, I'm good enough. These young boys will grow up to be caring sons and caring fathers. And we would like to sing you now a song about our dads. And I have always found that there's a special relationship between the children and their fathers because the mother is the